another Mario Ramon discussion. This is a live Real Housewives of Atlanta discussion today that we are doing. I haven't gone live in 200 years. So, what's going on? Hey, how are you? I see a couple of people on here, but I don't know who you are. So, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, season 13, part 2, and we can talk about part 1 as well. So I just want to know, what did you think about Marlo's outfit? Number one, I thought it was superb. And then for dungeon wear, I think Marlo won dungeon wear. I think Kenya was gorgeous. I think her dress was gorgeous, and I think it was a tie between Kenya and Portia for the dress. And I love the fact that Portia switch her hair up. She'll wear it long, short, red, blue, purple. We love Portia. Excuse me. We love Portia. Even though Latoya is not my favorite, I think I love she's a beautiful girl. Yeah. I love her look. Her look at the the reunion. Da, 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 do. So what do you think? I love me Drew. I love me some Drew is what I'm trying to say. I love Drew, but that outfit wasn't giving it Drew. Man, man. I wanted Drew to kill them. Like, come and slay, slay, slay. Because they've been trying to give it to Drew this whole time. And they're coming for your hair. So you don't wear a ponytail. You give them a wig from hell. I would have had the wig. That wig would have been longer. It would have reached to the core of the earth. I would have had hair from here, like remember Cher's old hair, Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe. Oh God, she used to have to do her neck like that. That's how much hair she had. It was down to the ground, and that's what you should have gave them, hair from your roots down to the ground, Drew. And Candy and that wig that they dropped on the last show, and they was throwing that wig around. I hate to say it because I love me some Candy, but Candy needed to pick up that same wig and put it on her head because that olive oil hairstyle she was wearing wasn't right with the Lord. Everything else was working except the olive oil hairstyle. You know, it. I would have expected a long ponytail, just a jet black ponytail hanging down to the ground. Perfect. Perfection. Let's go. Kenya, the way Kenya, she threw Candy under the bus. She was like, instead of bringing your kids, you brought a dick in a box. Yeah, it was a bachelorette party for our friend. Yeah, that's why we did that. And that's why I didn't bring my babies. I don't want my kids seeing Bolo. And I don't want my kids seeing you stretch it open like the capital letter V. Remember when Kenya stretched it all the way open when she saw Bolo? I think she had just gotten she hadn't seen a man, naked from the waist up in years. And so when she saw him, she just lost her mind. And Marlo threw up in her mouth. When she smelled that fake Chanel, Marlo was like, oh my God. Oh, oh. Yeah, Marlo was throwing up in her mouth. She could not understand why this was happening. Who allowed it to happen? I want to know what Chanel said once they saw that clip. I would love it. Tanya has been quiet as a library in the middle of the rainforest. Baby, where is Miss Tanya? I loved seeing little Miss Tanya talk. And Shamia, oh my gosh, Shamia was giving me, stop in the name of love before you break my heart to get over. She was giving me Diana Ross and the Supremes. She gave me the glitz and the glamour. But it was a dungeon party. That's all. Unless, she could have been the head girl. Yeah. She could have been the Delarice of the facility, the madam. Marlo, she came up and there she kicked all the way through the door. She kicked it all the way in. She kicked it all the way in. We are not gonna give Marlo a peach. We're gonna give her a watermelon. She gave it to us. What's she gonna do with a damn peach? She wants a watermelon. And you ain't gonna be able to hold her fruit with one. You're gonna need both hands and your forearm. All this. This how she gonna have to hold her peach. Her peach. Yeah, Marlo, she's been stumping through the doors for years. And I know they gave her a bad rep, but she has just kept her head above water and she was able to overcome the adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like she's been dog peddling past all them comments. Whew, they be getting into it. She just dog paddle and missed them all. And she just keeps coming back. She keeps coming back. Like, and we, to this day, we don't know what color her couch pillows are. But Marlo, because of her fashions, I bet you she's a dark kind of decorator. I guarantee you, she probably have like black and gold pillows. I can see silver in her house. I don't know what a pop color would be, but I would have to probably get to know her and maybe whatever see whatever her pop color is. But I would think that her house probably would be like black and gold and silver, just because of her personality. But I like Marlo. And I think Marlo has trained and groomed a lot of the girls. It's a joke that Marlo has the etiquette school, but honestly, I don't think she practiced what she preach in the aspect of the etiquette. She may can teach it, but she doesn't practice it. If you remember, she and Sheree, when they were doing all of that, that's not etiquette, Pumpkin Lamb. We are not going to be in public doing this. Do you actually think that Princess Diana would be in public doing that with someone? And Princess Diana is definitely etiquette. Jackie O. Do you think that Jackie Onassis, Maya Angelou, Cicely Tyson would be in public and all of this and to the nah? So I don't mean any harm, so I'm not going to say it. It's the best way not to do it. It's just don't say it. What I was going to say. But no, 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 no. Who else? Oh, if Latoya comes back next season, I promise you me, I will never watch it again. I just cannot deal with her. It's just she's trying too hard. It's kind of like if you're on tour with Janet Jackson and you're one of the dancers and you just trying too damn hard. You moving just one step faster than everybody else. Everybody else is doing like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here you go, 1, 2, 3. Latoya, calm down, honey. Calm down. We see you. We see you. With them damn Rick James braids in your hair. And the Mary Jane girls. Honey. And that's not a no tea, no shade. I like Rick James and I like the Mary Jane girls. I don't believe he called my hair Rick James and Mary Jane. Well, that's what we. And the thing is, you went a whole season with Rick James braids, and you talked about Drew and her hair. At least she gave us different looks. And she tried. You didn't even give it to us to try. You should have wrapped them braids up in your hair, Latoya. Wrap them all up in your hair and put some wigs on. Give it so I need some looks. Hello? Naomi Campbell is Naomi Campbell. But every time I see her, she had them braids on her hair. It'll be time to switch it up. So who are you to storm into our lives and give us these braids repetitively? No. I rebuke that. I rebuke that, beloved. In the name of Ayala Van Zandt. I'm so upset Ayala Van Zandt is canceling her show just when I just learned how to say her name right. This is stressful. I work on saying the name right, and it's Ayala Van Zandt. I learned how to spell it and everything. Now they're canceling the show. This is just very, very stressful. When Shamia, she told Marlo, she said that's straight out of lipo wear. I almost blacked out and hit my head. Do you hear me? Straight out of lipo wear. If you don't talk to her the way she needs to be talked to, but Marlo did look amazing. And she just kept promoting the lipo. I had lipo. I had lipo. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? She was so happy about it. I'm like, and then here go the babies, honey. The people who like, like these different personalities. I like Marlo, and if Marlo did it, I'm gonna do it. But sometimes people have hookups and connections, and when I say that, I mean like Dr. Curve, through a credible person, of course, where you don't get infections and people use the same thing. Go get you some, if you're gonna do it, go to a doctor that specializes. Not Pookie and Nick Boo in the garage. No, they did everybody on the street. Do they have a medical practice? No, they did it in the garage while they were playing spades and working on bikes. That's what happened. And these kids is getting this stuff done in the garage, honey. Or they go into different countries. First of all, if you're going to spend the money for a plane ticket and then spend the money for the hotel and all that, put that money towards the surgery with a credible person here in Los Angeles. Go up in La Cienega and go get your life. Before you get to the Stinking Rose or the Stinking Rose, that's this restaurant called the Stinking Rose. Google it. Just Google it, baby. It's the Stinking Rose. You can start on Wilshire and La Cienega. Google this shit. I'm not lying. You can start at Wilshire and La Cienega and take your ass all the way up La Cienega, and you can have at least 15 surgeons. You wouldn't even be able to make it to the Trader Joe's, honey, without getting at least 4 business cards. And they're credible people. That's where you get your business taken care of, honey. You don't fly to a whole nother country and you can't tell if this man has a medical degree or nothing. You can't even speak his language. All he like, and you like, and he's talking to you in his language. And he may have a word or two in English. You're from America? Yes. And then you're like, well, so I just want you to do, and he like, I don't speak. And then he talking to you and translating this shit in his mind. He like, so do you want your elbow where your chin is? And do you want your chin where your knee is? And do you want your knee where your ear is? Because I'm about to give it to you when I put you under this anesthesia, honey. I'm about to give you the business. Because I am not practiced. I am not no anesthesiologist. And I don't have one in this room. So since you flew all the way here, really to come see me? I didn't even believe this shit. It's like one of them Derek Jacks things. Check these credentials, honey. And most people, even if you saw a credential on the wall, they could have Googled it and posted it on their wall, and you ain't checking the college, so you still are none the wiser. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know why. I don't know why Kenya came for Candy with that Dick in a Box business. I don't know why Kenya came for Candy. Not like Candy's innocent, because see, I am starting to see a little bit more about Candy. It's like she sometimes she could throw a rock and hide her hand, and it's not a bad thing. But I'm starting to see a different part of Candy, meaning she did let some of the stuff slip out, and she's the one who brought trouble to the party. You brought trouble to the party, and then you go talk about the people for getting in trouble. You and Don Juan. That's not cute. And different things. If Candy was a G, she could have shut all of it down. Kenya asking all that. So who was it? It's 7 in the morning. If Candy was a G, Candy should have said, Kenya, let me talk to you. Hey girl, last night we said what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. We're still in the dungeon. Go upstairs and I don't know, go feed the baby. Go do something. Gone. You down here. Your chance to film was last night. You decided to go upstairs early. So so if Candy was a G, she should have been shut that down. Because the reason why nobody else in the whole cast cared except for Tanya. And that's why Tanya got out. But at that point, the damage had already been done. And I can't understand why Tanya will go in that room with the door closed, knowing that the camera people are outside. Even if they're outside, they have long lens, they have those microphones. Even if you're not mic'd up, they got those microphones. They can hear you blinking and thinking. What will possess her? Knowing that she has, her man at home. Unless, I'm not saying that they do, but unless they get down like that. Some couples get down with this, they get down like that. Some people. I'm not saying she does. But you never know. And maybe they didn't want everybody to know, and she didn't want people to know. And then, because if ladies see her cheat on her man, they gonna be trying to come on to her man. We already done had that situation with the damn cookie lady. You cheating on me with someone named the cookie lady. I'll kick your ass. Oh, I didn't even see comments. I didn't even see they're not commenting. Elizabeth! I didn't know you were here, baby. Danielle! I didn't know you were here. Hold on. I just saw one go by. I love your reviews. You're so entertaining and hilarious. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Hi. Hold on. Can we be real? It's not Kenya's fault that the production cleared her. Okay, let's be real. I love the fact that you said that, Caroline. So let's be real. Let's not say it's not Kenya's fault, but Kenya's at work. Police officers don't bring strollers to work. Mailmen don't bring strollers to work. Pilots don't bring strollers to work. Flight attendants don't. You are at work, Pumpkin Lamb. So yeah, let's be real. Another thing. They had never been allowed to bring babies on the trip before. So if she went and asked for special privileges, and I think it's a selfish thing. Had she did that and she didn't do the private jet and she didn't do the crab cakes, maybe, maybe I would give you that. But that it's just becoming who you are. Let's be real, and it's very selfish. And it's not becoming. And even if that's your sister or a cousin, you can see now. I know you like her, but you still can see. Even Stevie Wonder be like, no, that's just that ain't cool. Now, I know you like her. I don't like her, and I still can say, she looked the best, or she has a great dress. Fair is fair. Now, even if you like or you don't like somebody, you still gotta be fair now and real and honest. But no, it's not her fault that production cleared her baby. But if you're friends with people, you could tell the group, "Hey guys, production let me, they cleared me to bring Brooklyn." That's how friends do. So apparently, we're not as close as everyone's trying to make it seem. Because I know that if I had children and my best friend Richard had children and Kelly has children and their children are around the same age as my children, then if we are going on a trip, first of all, they probably wouldn't want to even bring their children because it's a bachelorette party. That's number one. Do you want your child around a bachelorette party? Honey, no. You're at work. We're flying the plane. You're a pilot. Leave that stroller at home. Leave that crib there. What you bringing a diaper bag on this cockpit for? You ain't never seen Blue Ivy on stage when Beyonce was doing Coachella, and she had just given birth to twins 5 months before she did Coachella. She wasn't breastfeeding. Crazy in love, got me looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. What are they doing that at? She was wrong. She just was wrong. And it's okay. She just was wrong. Oh, you said not Blue Ivy. Right. Hold on. Oh. You said Tanya knew that Portia didn't have her back. No, that's not true. No. Portia had her back. That's why Portia never said who was in the room. Shit. Nobody told Tanya to sing like the Celine Dion Vegas act. Remember when Celine had that Rome theater built just for her in Vegas? That's some good woo woo. They gonna build you a theater, bitch? A whole theater? You better sing. When this theater is up, you better sing. But anyway, Tanya was singing like the Celine Dion Vegas show. The acrobats, the lighting, the smoke, bitch, the audience, everything. I was in this girl's room and everybody was like, we was trying to save your ass. Candy, she was like, damn. Portia, damn. And then the funny thing is, Kenya's calling Drew a narc, and Kenya started all that shit. She was the narc. Everybody's a narc in the thing. Shit, the cookie lady and like Kenya did that. Um, what's all the other stuff? But I'm just saying. I don't know. Hold on. She's gonna keep a job because she knows how to start shit. You can give her a glass of water and she gonna make that glass fight with that water. She's gonna make that glass fight with that water. And please don't have a straw. She'll make all three of them fight. The glass, the water, and the straw. She'll make them fight. Mm-hmm. Tanya was talking too damn much. Tanya was talking like Twister rap. And you know Twister be rapping with his fast talking ass. And Tanya, I think what it was nervous energy. You know how you get strong if your car back up and then it land on your baby's leg. You lift that motherfucker up and then you grab the baby with the other hand. And you like, oh, bitch, I just lift up a whole car. You get that adrenaline in your body. And Tanya knew my relationship is, what's that song that Kim Zolciak used to sing? There's a tightrope between me and you. Her relationship would have been on a tightrope. Like they be in the circus and shit, walking on that tightrope. Bitch, you gonna fall. and bust your ass, honey. Cause her man, you gonna torture me about the cookie lady, and then you take your ass, and then you playing with somebody with fake Chanel on, named Bolo. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this what you're telling me? So yeah, Tanya was like, I'm out. After she told on herself, and the cameras, we heard those voices in there at 7 in the morning. Even if y'all weren't doing anything, why is this dude in your room and you're in there at 7 in the morning? If I was her boyfriend or if I was her fiance, her long lasting fiance. And I think that was a cry for Tanya. She was like, look, marry me then. We ain't married. After 400 years, honey, Miss Jane Pittman was alive when we first started dating. We've been dating for a while now. Okay. Tanya just might be over it. And, subconsciously setting herself up for failure. You don't even know it until the future. Then you were like, I kind of was setting myself up for failure because I wasn't happy in a relationship. It could be one of them situations. Because she did that. And Portia didn't give a shit because her and Dennis were on the outs. Portia didn't give a shit. If she gave a shit, she wouldn't have been kissing all them people. Honey, it was a kiss festival. I had never. I was like, I don't even know if I like that many people to be kissing her. I gotta like you for kiss you now, pumpkin lamb. I don't even know if I like your funky ass. You said hi, Doris. Hi, Doris. How are you? You said, child, but how long is too long? What do you mean, long for what? Too long for what? I gotta turn this thing. How long is too long for what? How are you, Doris? How is everyone? Let's just take a quick moment. How is everybody doing? How long is too long? Oh, I don't know how long is too long, but I know a decade is way too long. It's way too long. Everything has a time. Babies don't be in your stomach for 9 years. It don't take you 9 years to finish high school. It don't take you, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, my day was good. I just had to deal with some obstacles that were crazy. But, you know, I dealt with them. So basically outside right now. Well, I don't know if it's right now because the sun is going down. It's possible. But if I showed you the video, you would black out. Right now, there are 1,000 bees, 1,000 bees outside my door. Oh, excuse me. So, show the video to the exterminator, and they came with the white bee suits. And so yesterday, I Googled like natural remedies to get them away, just to get them away. And so they said that it was vinegar and water mixture, and also garlic powder. And they hate the smell of lemon and lime. So yeah, it was like just a crazy day. But I wanted to be here and talk to you guys because I hadn't done a live in a long time, and it's always good. Oh, I've been better, but you make me so good. I'm glad you smiling. A hive sucker cost me $40. Wow. Okay. So this is what I did. I called the people with the suits. I pray they're done. Yeah, I pray they're done. So yeah. So I want to know. So who's your favorite character, Doris? Who's your favorite character? Who did you guys think was the best dressed at the reunion? Because you know everybody talks about the fashion. So who was the best dressed? I also want to ask you, did you like Candy's hair? Tell me if you like Candy's hair. I love her outfit, but the hair was giving me olive oil. Portia, woo! Portia got body yaddy 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 body yaddy 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 crazy small waist, crazy cool small waist, body yaddy yaddy. Yeah, Portia got body. You hated Candy's hair. What did you think about Marlo's outfit? She was giving me Tony Braxton and Jennifer Lopez. Remember when Tony Braxton wore that dental floss at the Grammys? Honey, if she blinked, that dress was gonna come off. Kenya, Portia, Cynthia, best dress. Ooh, I love me some Cynthia too. I love Mario. I love you too, Bullet. Yes, thank you. Marlo was snatched for the Odysseus heavens. Marlo has come into herself. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. Miss Marlo has come into herself. She's getting some from somewhere. She's getting some. I'm trying to tell you guys, it's more than fashion. It's spiritual. And then she's all calm and she's just, who is she? Who's this new lady? Let me tell you who I wish they had on. I still wish they had Phaedra. I love me a good old a real Chanel brooch. Okay. Bolo. I love a good old real Chanel brooch. She'll wear like one of them Prince and the Revolution ruffle shirts. And then she'll have a brooch there and she'll be sitting there on her big booty. You know, her booty be lifted. Remember when you was a kid and they didn't have a high chair for you? So your parents put the telephone books, the yellow pages and the white pages on the chair just to elevate you a little bit? So that's what Portia's booty elevates her. Now, Portia's booty elevate her. Phaedra's booty elevate her. All their booties elevate them. I think that's why they kicked off at Eva. They was like, where your ass at? I don't mean no harm. I love her. Eva, she'll rub some cannabis oil on your wrist, bitch. I love me some Eva. I love her. Well, Phaedra had hood class. Let's just keep it real. She's naturally funny, and she can dress her ass off. And she will read you from Amazing Grace to a whole nother country or world. She'll read you to a whole nother planet. She'll be reading you. She read Kenny when she was 10 months pregnant, honey. Because she don't know, you know ain't nobody 10 months pregnant. She didn't know when she was having that baby. So she was 10 months pregnant. Yes, she was 10 months. And so she sat there and she tilted to the side and she said, all you would know is you gave a piece of man a tip so he can ejaculate in a cup so you can have a baby. I was like, damn! Phaedra! Now, you didn't have to tell the girl that now, Phaedra. Phaedra goes in and lets have. She will put anybody in their place. But you know, Candy ain't effing with her. Candy like, honey, I wouldn't touch you with Sheree's hands. I love Sheree. I just don't want her character to be the bone collector. She's just, you know, a lady of a particular age. And this is no tea, no shade. I don't want to see a lady of a particular age going around act like a high school girl. And she said this and she said that. And she said she won't hold a black baby. And then she said she'll hold a black baby. And then, no. I want to know you for being the diva we originally fell in love with you. You were the Dominique. You were Alexis Carrington. Sheree started out, her character was to be the bitch we hate. Now it's turned out to be Kenya's job. But that was Sheree's job. And Sheree, she just lost some good business opportunities. She could have mollywopped this opportunity. Even when she did Who Gonna Check Me Boo? The next day, bitch, you have so many Who Gonna Check Me Boo printed t-shirts and you sell them on Sheree.com at $20. Y'all Google. Go do $20 times 100,000. It would have been easy for her to have sold 100,000 with the promotion of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what Candy be doing. Candy be like, bitch, I'm thinking of businesses in my sleep because I never know when Andy might tell me I am not renewed, and I never know when I might not want to be renewed. But we about to come up with these bullets and these flashlights, Pumpkin Lamb. We about to come up with all this shit. We gonna have a dungeon tour, bitch. Dungeon cologne. If she come up with a dungeon cologne, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be over. She's gonna be, because that's what all the girls do. Remember, Liz Taylor lived off that passion shit for years. Liz Taylor didn't act for like 500 years because she was doing Passion by Liz Taylor. She sat on her ass selling cologne for hundreds of years. Got to start thinking business. Getting you some ancillary income up in this bitch. You said, I wish they had new girls. I don't know. It's like I still like seeing the old girls. Because I don't like LaToya. I don't like LaToya. She's evil. Yes, Sheree is my favorite in this early season. I love me some Sheree. People hate me because of who I am. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you even talking about? That's how she started out. People hate me for who I am. I said, oh, I love a good delusional bitch. I love a good old delusion. That's my whole, yeah. You said, I don't know the time that did the pop-up show. Yeah, see, no, fuck that. You have to have something tangible. You sell those t-shirts, $20 a pop to 100,000 people. That's money. And then you take that money, you don't take it and spend it on a fucking bag. You take that money and then you put it into She by Sheree because she needed income to give you some She by Sheree. But that's bigger than her. I'm not trying to be funny. I love Sheree, but she's not a fashionista. It's not like she turns it. Like, where we want to follow her and, oh, what is Sheree wearing today? She's never in jeopardy. She's not a fashionista like that. So I think she turned left when she should have turned right. What she should have turned right on is she should have had her some damn workout gear like Stella McCarthy. Had that damn workout gear, three signature colors, black, pink, and white. And then have the little buckles right here as a S for Sheree. If you got to put your name on there. A little brass buckle to put that, or like a sports bra for working out. Because look at her body. You could sell that. She could be her own damn muse. She could sell her own workout clothes. But that say her six pack has a six pack. She has an ass from hell. You could throw a quarter on her ass and she wouldn't know. That's how she wouldn't even know. Oh, did y'all feel something? Yeah, somebody threw a quarter at your ass, Sheree. Y'all so crazy. But that's how she should have handled that business. Don't go into I'm She by Sheree. No. It took Isaac Mizrahi and Lagerfeld, all the people. It took them years and lots of money. And lots of connections to get to that point. Now, if you wanted to come out with a signature wrap dress, I think you could have did 3 signature wrap dress. Aw, my baby is texting me. I love you. Somebody I love. Do you want me to pick you up something for dinner? No. So anyway, I just think that one person can't build a house. And I thought she was one person trying to build a house. I think she should have just, hung around some very smart people, come to California Design School right downtown and meet with some of the new designers, work out some kind of alliance with them, take their ass to that little fashion store that they be going to on Project Runway, get you something, hand them $5,000, sew this shit up for me, sew this shit up for me. This is my, my model piece. And then go get some real girls down in New York, you know what I'm saying, to make that shit and sell it online, pumpkin lamb. Let's go. Shit, we waiting on you. We in the car waiting on you, Sheree. Anybody got time for half this shit y'all talking about? You see these other girls in Molly Wop. And I'm gonna tell you, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Cynthia. She showed us how to do it. Cynthia came from zero. Remember, they was having problems, her and Peter. I know she went in Andy's office when they was waiting to hear if they had a contract. She was like, "Look, Andy, I got to work. Now I've been on these damn seasons with you. You cannot make me just beg for this one. I have to work." Well, we love you, Cynthia. Of course you're in. She was like, "Whew, whew, shit, bitch! I gave you a great wedding gown. Put me on for next season, dog." Y'all ain't never seen a motherfucker get married in a smoke gray wedding gown looking like me. Cynthia be looking good. She came down with them eyebrow, that they call that the smoky look. Give it to me, Cynthia. And she be acting all prissy, but she'll kick the shit out you just like a stallion. Remember Portia ran up on her? She kicked Portia. She almost kicked her ass overboard. Move! Out my face! With your fingers all in my face. Bitch, if you don't get your finger out my face, fuck you up. Shit, I know y'all think I'm a cover girl, but I turn to the left. And then I turn to the right. Right. Cynthia don't want to sign no prenup. If Cynthia wanted to sign a prenup, she would have signed the prenup. And Cynthia's a saver. She got a coin saved though. She got her some coins saved because her house been paid for. Shit, she put half of it down from when they sold the other half, and the other half down from the next. That's what a wise person would have done. So she ain't even got a whole lot of overhead like that. Her only overhead is that big venue, the Cynthia Bailey thing, and I'm pretty sure it's not that much rent in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure it's not that much rent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell baby I don't want anything. I don't want him to think I'm ignoring him. So hold on. Do you guys think that Andy asked some of those questions that he asked the cast? Do you think those questions are really coming from Andy? And he's like, Paula St. Clair from Atlanta wants me to ask you, Sheree, where is Tyrone? You know how he does that? Hold on, let me pour me a little bit something else. I'll be right back, okay? Hold on, you answer that question. I think he's shady boots. And I think he loves for the girls to fight and he acts like he doesn't. Like when they get in full. So hold on, let me tell you a little something about Atlanta. For the Atlanta girls, I think Andy always liked shit starting in school. That's why he likes this type of stuff. He's always kind of been like a shit starter in school. So now he got money and he can pay people to fight. Because that's basically what it is. It's no different than Holyfield Mike Tyson. They're paying these girls to fight. Curse this bitch out in your sequence dress and pull hers off. It will assure you another season. I don't give a fuck. Take your earring off. You climb over this table and you throw your damn red wine at this bitch. I don't want to hear it. What's wrong with you? We asked were you physically fit in the interview. I don't understand why you're not over there attacking her. That's how they talk to the Jersey cast. You said Andy is messy, messy, and he will plant a seed. You said that's why she hasn't signed a prenup. But yeah, I think he makes people fight. He does. You know, I think it's the executives who want to see that programming. I'm just gonna tell you the truth because you can't tell me that if there was a positive show with a group of this same group of ladies going to church together, helping each other with homework, their kids' homework, and their husband might be smarter in math, and this husband might be smarter, different. You can't tell me we wouldn't like it. There are shows like What About Us? Isn't that a show on ABC or All About Us or something like that? So you can't tell me if there's shows like that. Yeah, they give you some dramas and some twisted turns. But does it have to be Bolo? It's just depreciating our property value, just as people. And, once you see things repetitively, you are what you intake, whether it's visually, spiritually, or intake it, ingest it. You are. Shit. Right now. I'm a red cup. But my point is, isn't a Y'all and Zant a top rating show? That's kind of positive. Of course, the producers want to see, when some of the people be cursing her out. Like this one boy, he said, "Suck my you know what." I almost blacked out. I know you didn't say that to an elder. Not in my house, honey. Not in my house. I would have slammed a piece of antique furniture into that child. Oh my God, that's child abuse. When he did elder abuse, did he tell her to suck his you know what? Shit. An eye for an eye in this motherfucker. Do you think the housewives have reached their peak? Yes and no. I do think they reached their peak, but I think, I think we can go one last round because we can't end it like this. I can't end it with Latoya. I'm sorry. It's like if Venus and Serena, they've been winning all these games and then you lose to somebody in the seventh grade. Hell no. You got to do one last game. I'm sorry. They got to do one last season. I cannot stand Latoya. I don't like nothing about her. Except she is pretty to look at, you know. But so are lions. But I don't go around looking at them all day, and I don't want to ride them. I don't want to pet them. I don't want to be around them. Okay? There's nothing about her. I don't want to see her next season. I don't want to see her by mistake on my computer. Just don't. I've never even seen somebody so evil. Just at the door. Like, she didn't give us a chance. Like, even with Kenya, we've had a chance to know her and know her story and kind of sympathize and empathize with her. Latoya came in the door. Your wings are cold, Cynthia. Your wig is a pet, Drew. So, you just came in the door. Oh, you a nasty bitch. So now, okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I know nothing about you. I don't even know her couch pillow color. What color is her couch pillow? So you're not giving me something to pull from. At least I'd be like, well, remember that time when her puppy got hit by an 18-wheeler? You came in the door shooting. You didn't give us a chance to know your favorite color, bitch. So now I don't like your funky ass. Moving. Ah! Moving on. Go. Go, 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 go. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like what you represent, honey, and I do not want to see you on the TV that I pay for or the electric that I pay for or the cable that I pay for. I'm paying for way too much shit to see you, and I can't stand you. It won't happen. I will never watch the show again. I won't do another review. Let me see her on my TV screen next year. And I can show you better than I can tell you. If the moment they say, if they show her on the clips coming back, they better have Phaedra's ass on there. They better have Phaedra's big ass on there. Big ass, small waist. Body, yada, yada, yada. I love me some Phaedra. I know she smell good. I ain't gonna lie, I want to sniff her. I mean, I'm being honest. I know she think that shit. I'm like, hey, how are you? She don't know me. Baba, can I sniff you? Huh? I know you smell good. Can I sniff you? She was like, go ahead, baby. That's why that's my girl. We speak each other's language. She was like, go ahead, baby, honey. They all want to sniff the Pied Piper. She would say some shit like, that's my girl. Are you fucking kidding? I need me some Phaedra. I need me some Portia. I'm going to need Cynthia. I'm going to need, even though I don't like her, Kenya can come. Because she's going to let Sheree's ass have it every second. She's going to date neighbors. She's going to be talking about her and her man in jail and all this shit, honey. So, poor Tyrone, get ready. If you come on with, even if you don't come on with Sheree, they're going to let you have it. The cat's out the box. So, even if you don't come on, they're going to call you all kinds of jailbirds. Oh, you're going to be the brunt of the joke. So, get ready. You better tell Sheree to break you off at least $35,000. Because they going to talk about you, so you're going to be part of the cast. So say, hey, baby, you're going to have to break me off at least $30,000. I want to see, but I don't think that if Phaedra is on there, I don't think Candy will be on there. But I would trade Phaedra for Candy. Just for a season. Now, Candy, play fair. You forgiving everybody else. But you won't forget Phaedra. And Portia, she's acting like she was used as a pawn. But Portia was aware. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's some bull. Portia was aware. You said Tyrone coming in to get. Tyrone never told the network he was gonna sue them. They'd be scared to mess with Nene again. So Nene said she was gonna sue them for, racial discrimination and all of this. So once you pull that card, they probably pull all their connections even when she goes to Viacom and other different things. It's probably gonna be hard. Because it's kind of like if you cross Oprah, then do you think you're going to get a job with Gail or Stepman or Ayanna or Dr. Phil? No, think about that. One phone call can stop it all. I don't think they were really close. You said Candy was close to Phaedra. I think they were close on the show. You ain't never seen them hanging out on pictures after the show or nothing. I haven't. And I just don't even think so. I think Candy always side-eye Phaedra because probably Phaedra does have a name or a reputation, outside of the camera. So Candy was like, allegedly, she has a name or a reputation, allegedly. Uncle Mario, what you mean? Phaedra has a name or a reputation? Did you see that episode when Phaedra took cash from the client? Okay, that's what I mean, Pumpkin Lamb. Oh, thank you, Uncle Mario. Remember Candy said, you said that? You said that? And then Portia, oh, Girl, bye. Stop it. Stop it. Honey. Y'all done made me clean my eye. Stop it. The reason I say that shit. Kelly Rowland and Michelle know they was talking about Solange, and then they got caught. And then Kelly gonna say, it was Michelle. I didn't know she used me as a pawn. Nah, both of y'all talking about her. I think Portia threw Phaedra under the bus. But it's okay. All right, guys. Well, listen, we're about to end it. Did you guys want to say anything else? We're about to end it right now. Mm-hmm. Do you think that they honestly, you know what I thought Cynthia should have done was move to California instead of Mike Hill moving to Atlanta. I thought Cynthia should have moved to California and she would have got a pay increase for being on a Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? And then they could have just got like a rental property or something. Airbnb to make the transition. Cynthia could fit with those girls. Just the class and the dress and even the age of it all. I think Cynthia should, break away from the Housewives of Atlanta and do her own thing at this point. And she should really talk to Bravo about maybe her and Mike Hill moving to Tennessee and starting the Housewives of Tennessee, and she be the grand dame of Tennessee or Kentucky or some shit like some fierce girls in Tennessee or Kentucky. I think she should just break away because it is fading. The plane is crashing. It may have another year left. So I think Cynthia should start planning. Candy was really hold on. I believe that she would be better fit. You say you believe that she'll be a better fit there. You thought about that. Hey, Lovey. Bravo doesn't have good exit strategy for the housewives. See, I think they should, but it's not their job to have a good exit strategy. Look at Bethany, and I hate to say it, but even Nene, they mollywop this shit. They mollywop. If I were Nene, I would downsize that house expeditiously, honey. I would have downsized it before I wouldn't even be bothered. That's wasting money unless you bought it outright. And still, even if you bought it outright, I would sell it, keep some of the money, or put the money, what you call it, for the interest, and then keep some of the money for investments, other investments. Yes, you invest. And you watch that money flip, bitch. And then you gotta know when to hold them. And when that money up, then you can pull it out on some of them. But if it's still going up, you just let it go up. And then you pull it out, talk to your financial advisor. How can I invest this into something else? Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You bet not count your money when you sitting on the table. You count all that money, they're gonna hit you in the back of your head. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. Yeah, she may own property, but she don't want to live where she owns. They're probably little townhomes in Duluth or something like that. That's not a townhome girl. She's not a townhome kind of girl. Downsize now. And downsizing is still a 6 bedroom house, be clear, in Atlanta. Downside. And what I would do if I were her, I would buy a foreclosed home that is worth 900,000, and all the bank want on it is like 450,000. Because when it's a foreclosure, they just want what's old. Buy that motherfucker. That buy it, fix it up, put your floors in, your chandeliers, slap you some paint up there, and then you have it for 400,000. I know she got 400,000, and you just buy it outright. So you secure. If nobody else hire me for another TV show, because you ain't gonna be able to come get nothing out of here, and you pay them taxes up for 15, 20 years, however much the taxes are, pay them up for 20 years. That all you need is money for the landscaping bill. The electric bill is still gonna be high. Water bills are still gonna be high. Put you some money aside for some, if the house is jeopardized, the water heater break, the roof, all that shit, you be all right. You'll be all right. Live modest. And then, um, shit, start selling some of them clothes you don't need. Sell that shit. And I would do just like Todrick Hall. If you go to Todrick Hall's website now, he sell all that shit that he had on Broadway. And this is when I did this video, and this is when I was with Taylor Swift. Everybody want a part of it. Okay, now you're a part of it. Brilliant. It's a brilliant idea. It's brilliant. This is what I wore the first reunion when I told Kim, close your legs to married men. Bitches would buy that shit so fast. You could sell them to Marlo, but I'm telling you, sell them to your fans, people who've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? Kim Zolciak, this is the wig that Sheree shifted. $300. You know the kids will buy it. Of course she has a stash. I think she has a stash. I think she has a stash. She's a smart cookie, you know. And she's a longevity girl. So she's not a person to plan for Tuesday. She's playing longevity. And the thing about Nene is she may not know what to do, but she surrounds herself around people who do. Smart. Still smart. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll talk about Married to Medicine next, huh? Ooh. Did you guys see Married to Medicine when Latoya's husband said, I let Latoya do things to me that I have never let anybody do to me before? And I'm like, well, there's only a couple of things you could do to a guy. What was it? Did she shock your nipple? Like, what? Electrocute your ass, huh? What she do now? I'm curious. I let her do things to me I ain't letting nobody do. Okay, now I want to know, baby. You brought it up. Don't you hate when a motherfucker be bringing some shit up? All right, guys. Thank you so much. This was so doggone fun. This was fun. Hey, I'm about to do the review. No, I already did the review for Married to Medicine. If you can go back and look at it, and also look at my review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's on my page. Thank you, Elizabeth. I love you. Oh, I talk about you in my next video. I'm about to download it. For some reason, it just takes a long time for it to download. The men's reaction were, oh my God, when he said that. So Amila's husband, he just is he's a human face convention. And half of that face, he'd be like, oh, I can't believe she has me on this damn show. We're so not doing this shit next year. So he was disgusted. He didn't know what was going on. If that wasn't editing, and that's really what happened in the sequence of how it happened, he had never. Reverend Jamal, he was sitting there trying to act like he didn't want to know, but you know he wanted to know. I think he wanted to know. And the other guys wanted to know. They were like, well, what the hell did she do to you? Cause it's pretty narrow, straight and forward, like, you know. So now we all curious. You said it. Now we want to know. Latoya was like, let me no, I ain't gonna say it. She sealed the deal. Some you got to seal the deal. Listen, you just gotta tell your partner, listen, you are in a safe place with me. I don't give if you like to lick paintbrushes, let me know. Because this is the thing. If that's something they're into, they're gonna do it with you or without you, and they're gonna sneak and do it even when you go home. So you don't want your partner to have a secret life when you're not around, or leave the home and have a whole secret connection with someone else. And that's why I think people need to talk about this shit before they start getting in relationships. Me and my spouse, we talked about it. Me and my boyfriend, we talked about everything. I was like, now what the fuck you like now? Because you got to give somebody an opportunity to say, hey, I'm going to deal with it or I ain't going to deal with it. You know, people are into different things now. It's 2021 now, dude. What you like now? What you like? Let me hear it. And you tell me everything. Because if I find, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people might want to wear raw chitlins on them. Honey, you don't know people into something. Like, you know. And then I'm going to tell you, shit, either you can deal with it or you can't. Either I can deal with it or I can't. But if we deal with it, there we go. So that's why I like that, you know, she made him feel comfortable and he was open to her making him feel comfortable. And now they got children and they married. Just like they got married in the Color Purple. There you go. You said Tiny gonna keep that check. Yes. Toya. Yeah, honey, put these raw chitlins on me, honey. That's foreplay. That excites me. You put this raw chitlin on me, and please don't even reach for the hot sauce now. Ooh, I can't take it. Oh, I can't take it. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, raw chitlins and hot sauce. Oh, shit, baby, that was good. Okay. You weird motherfucker. Y'all so crazy. Who's laughing? If you're laughing, let me know if you're laughing. If you're laughing, just do a smiley face. If you're laughing, just do a smiley face. Baby, I got them raw chitlins for you tonight. You do? Yes. Go take a shower and get undressed. Oh my God, you love me. Yes, I do. Get your chitlin ass in there. And he in the shower, and then she come in there and she just throw chitlins on him. Oh, chitlins. Oh, chitlins. Oh, you love me. Will you marry me? Y'all so crazy. Elizabeth is like, oh, she had never. Are you throwing up in your mouth, Elizabeth? Honey, I ain't got time for that. That's why I told my boyfriend, listen, you got to tell me what you into, honey. Cause I'm a eight, you know, I was born in the '70s, but I'm an '80s kid. You know what I'm saying? I looked at Prince and Michael Jackson. I got a pretty open mind. You know, we watch Prince and Michael Jackson give us masculine and feminine. I got an open mind. But I don't do that. What's his name? Marilyn Manson. Mm-mm. We ain't cutting each other. You ain't about to hit me with nothing. I'm gonna fuck you up. Uh, I do a blindfolded too, honey. But you ain't. And yo, I just saying. I'm just saying. You can keep the chitlins to yourself too, pumpkin lamb. Keep the chitlins to yourself. You say kill the visual, Lord. Well, yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a good evening. Talk to you later. Peace.